Okay, for example number 2, so we have here the scenario. Two groups of experimental rats were injected with a tranquilizer at 1.0 milligram and 1.5 milligram dose, respectively. So the time given in seconds that took them to fall asleep is hereby given. Use the t-test for independent sample at 0.01 to test the null hypothesis. Then the difference in dosage has no effect on the length of time it took them to fall asleep. Okay, here's now the data from the example. So we have the 9.8 for 1.0 milligram dose group, and we have another trials, which is for 1.5 milligram dose. Okay, so from 9.8 to 9.7, the 9.8 to 9.7, and 12.0 to 13.5, 12.0 to 13.5. Okay, now, so we have already the data, we have already the answer. We will just repeat the calculation. Okay, go to the data, click the data analysis, and then click the t-test assuming unequal kasi hindi sila magkapantay, no? Isa 11 trials, yung isa ay 9 lang ang trials. So we will click OK, and then just remove this, and then drag, and then drag it, and then 0.01 point alpha, and then output kung saan natin siya gustong ipwesto, no? So ito, ayun siya. So okay. So we get the same answer. So the mean is 10.7. Ito yung una kong computation kanina. And then we have the variance of 2.83. We have the DF of 16. Okay, same naman. And then we have the t-stat of 0.39. Ayan. Then this is the t-stat for the pre-calculated value. And then we have here the t-critical value. Okay, so in our decision rule, if the t-stat value is greater than the critical value, this confirms the null hypothesis. So in this case, the t-stat value or the t-critical value is now less than the critical value. So we have to confirm the null hypothesis. So it means that the conclusion, since the t computed value is 0.39, 0.40, ayan, 0.40 is less than, no, it is less than the critical value of 2.88 or 2.92 at 0.01 level of significance with a degrees freedom of 16. So it means that the null hypothesis is confirmed. So this means that no significant difference was brought about by the dosages of the length of time it took for the rats to fall asleep. And that is the calculation on how to answer the example number 2. Okay po. Ngayon gawin naman natin siya dito sa Jamovi. Okay, for the Jamovi naman. Okay po. So click natin yung group. And then yung group kasi natin ay 1.5.0. Hindi naman natin siya kailangan i-compute. Pero yun yung group na meron tayo. So nagka-category lang tayo. So measure type is nominal. So the data text is text. Ayan, text lang. And then variable B, dosage natin, continuous, and then decimal. Then yung letters naman natin, dahil hindi naman natin kailangan, delete lang natin yung variable. Okay, so we're done with the variables. Next naman natin ay punta tayo sa data. So I have here the data. So ito yung group natin kanina. Doon sa 1.0 kilogram, we have 11 trials. So hanggang 11, okay, correct. And then we have 9. 9 doon sa 1.5 group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then copy paste lang natin yung information ng 1.0 from the Excel. Okay, itong 9.8 ay copy paste lang natin. Papunta dito, paste, and then yung isang side naman, copy lang natin, then copy, paste, ayun. So, buray natin, example, wala pang laman yan. Okay, punta tayo sa Excel. Okay, copy, and then paste, ayan. Okay, so meron na tayong data. Ang next naman natin gagawin ay analysis. Okay, so dito naman, pipiliin natin si t-test, independent sample t-test. Ang per sample t-test, ginagamit natin ito kapag meron tayong before and after intervention. One sample t-test naman, yung data natin o yung mga na-measure natin, i-compare lang naman natin siya sa mga fixed values. So, dahil ito ay dalawang test na wala namang kinalaman sa isa't isa, click lang natin independent sample t-test. Okay? Okay, balik po natin. So, kasi kanina, so makita nyo siya na ganyan, ano? So, una po natin gagawin ay i-click natin tong group, dadali natin sa group. Tapos yung mini-measure naman natin, yung mga in-observe natin, ilalagay natin dito sa dependent variable. Pagkatapos, i-click natin tong student t-test, and then, mean difference, confidence interval, effect size, confidence interval, descriptive sa descriptive plots. Kapag 0.01%, 19 yung ilalagay natin dito. Kapag naman 0.05 level significance, 95% ang ilalagay natin dito. So, yun ang confidence interval. Pagkatapos, pag naklik na natin yan lahat, ito na ngayon yung kanyang results. Ayan. So, yung results natin, ang giit natin dito ay 18. Ayan. 18 yung lumabas nating resulta. Tama naman dito sa ating hook. And then, yung ating mean ay 11.1. So, sa 1.0 is 10.8. Okay, ito. And then, sa 1.5, meron tayong mean na 11. Ito yung mean natin sa 1.5 mg. And then, ito yung ating t-test, 0.397. Ito rin naman siya, 0.39 naman dito sa Excel. And ang ating DF is 18. Pagdating naman dito sa atin ay 16. Okay? So, ang kanilang score, ang ating p-value is 0.69. It means that the p-value, obtained value, is higher than the 0.05 level of significance. It signifies that we will use the hypothesis. No? We will confirm the hypothesis. Okay, from the obtained value naman dito sa statistic, we got 0.39. So, compare naman natin siya sa critical value na 2.88. So, the obtained value is lower than the critical value. It means confirm ang null hypothesis. So, meron tayong dalawang tinitingnan dito. The t-test or the obtained value and also the p-value. So, it means how we will conclude. So, since the t-value, computed value of 0.39 is within the critical value of 2.88 at 0.01 level of significance with 18 degrees of freedom, the null hypothesis is confirmed. This means that no significant difference was brought about by the dosages on the length of time it took for the rats to fall asleep. Ayan. Okay, that's how we will write our conclusion. That could be right in your discussion on the portion of results and discussion. At ito din yung lalabas na conclusion sa chapter 4 na pwede natin isusulat natin yung salitang there is no significance. No? Kung ang tanong dun sa statement of the problem is that is there a significant difference about the dosages on the length of time it took for the rats to fall asleep? So that question came from your statement of the problem. So to answer all those information na nagsisimula sa salitang is there a significant difference, ito yung way para masagot natin yung tanong na yun. Okay po? So sana lahat ay nakaunawa kung paano natin ginagamit ang Excel and Jamovi sa pagkakalculate ng ating mga observed data. Okay, so yun lang.